What's good, YouTube? Here we are for our second review, our test 2 review. Remember, you can watch this several times to help you out. And for our first problem, we have Beluga from the internet. All right, so stand facing that way, please, in front of the mic. No, like in front of the mic, like, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, can you read us the problem? You want me to do it? I'll do it. Mrs. Jones sells houses. She earns a 5% commission for every house she sells. How much money should she expect to earn on the sale of a $500,000 house? So, what color do you want to use, Beluga?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. All right. So go ahead. How did you do this problem?
I multiplied 500 million.
500,000.
Or 500,000.
Okay.
And
times what?
by 0.05.
0.05. That's correct. Why is it 0.05?
Because you moved the decimal over twice.
Because you moved the decimal twice per hour. Bless you, per hour. Percent there. Okay. All right. I couldn't talk for a second. All right. Now what do you get?
25,000.
25,000. All right. Are we done?
Yes. Please.
No. I heard 2 no's. Are we done?
Yes.
Yeah, we are done because our commission, they're not gonna give us 5,000, 100,000, and this extra money. You only get that money, which is still a lot of money if you're a real estate agent. All right, let's hear it from Mr. Beluga. All right, now coming all the way from New Orleans, we have Tiana. Okay, so Tiana, will you read the problem for us, please? Go ahead.
I'm reading it?
Can you? You want me to read it?
Yes, please.
I will read it. Last year, Mark bought a surfboard for $350. His bike's value has decreased since he bought it. It is now worth $300. Ooh. What is the percent of decrease? Okay. You want to pick a color?
Orange.
Orange. Okay, tell me how you did the problem.
Oh, I did 350 take away 300 first.
Very good. So now we're finding the amount of change, like the number of dollars that changed. What did you get?
50.
$50. That is correct. Okay, are we done?
No.
No, because we have to find out the percent of that. Okay, how do we do that?
50 divided by 350.
That's right. So remember, you have to be careful. What was the original price they gave us? The one we started with, which was $350. Okay, and what does that give us?
0.1428.
0.1428. Okay.
You have to round now.
We round. Okay.
So it stays at 14 because it's a 2.
Right. Because of the 2, the answer stays 14. So 14%. Yay! All right. Okay. Now it's Kimberly from Arizona. Let's hear it from Kimberly from Arizona. All right. Okay, Kimberly, you want me to read it? Okay. Y'all are being quiet. Okay. Kate deposits $675 into a savings account that earns simple interest at a rate of 3% per year. How much simple interest will she earn after 5 years? Okay, do you want to pick a color?
Blue.
Blue. Okay, go ahead.
675 times 0.03.
Okay, times 0.03. Okay.
Equals 20.25.
$20.25. Okay.
Times 5.
Times 5. Why would you do that?
Because it's 5 years.
Because it's 5 years. Excellent. excellent answer. Yes. And what do we get?
101.25.
Okay. Are we done? Okay. What about number 4? Are you doing number 4? Okay.
Yeah.
So number 4, which items below will she be able to buy with that interest she made?
$43, $75, and $30.
So she can't quite afford $102, right? She's 75 cents short. Okay, excellent job. Okay. Now, coming all the way from some tree in somebody's yard is plum. Plum. Okay, Plum. So you can read the problem. You're not too
Yeah,
shy.
I wanna
the
read it.
problem,
Okay.
please. Okay, here we go.
The sales tax rate in, oh my god, I'm already
Okay.
Connecticut is 5%. Daniel wants to buy a suit that costs $70. How much money will Daniel need to buy the suit, including the tax?
Okay.
You turn the 5% into a decimal, and that's 0.05.
Okay, do you want to pick a color?
Purple.
0.05. I agree. Do you all agree? Yeah. Okay, I agree.
And then you times 70,
Okay, which gives us
3.5.
3 what?
0.5.
3.5. So how many dollars and cents is that?
That's $3.05.
It's not 5
50
cents.
cents.
50 cents. Okay, careful. So when the calculator gives us 3.5, that's 50 cents. 3.4 would be 40 cents, right? So be careful about that, please. Okay, now what? Are we done?
No.
No, because we need, how much money does he need? That's the final selling price. So now we
do the sales tax, so we do 3.5 plus 70, and you get 73.50 because it can't just be 73.5, and you gotta add that extra 0, and that's
excellent.
50.
All right, Mr. Plum. All right, and now from California is Jackson. Jackson. Santa Cruz. You're from Santa Cruz. All right. You stand a little more on this side so that you're facing the mic. Yeah, it's kind of tricky that way. All right. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
I will read it. A sweater is on sale. It's a discount for 35% off the original price, which is $25. So what is the sale price? All right, what color do you want to use?
Red.
Well, I don't have red. I have orange or pink.
Orange.
Orange.
I did 25 times 0.35.
25 times 0.35.
And I got 8.75.
Okay, are we done?
No.
No, it's the final price, sale price.
And then
Okay.
I did $25 minus 8.75.
I should probably do this on the right side. Okay, $25 minus $8.75. We get
$16.25.
$15 and 16. Yeah, we're looking at that. Okay, $16 and
75 cents. 25 cents.
25 cents. Yeah. Okay, very good. All right. So, who's next? All right. Also from California is Caden. Let's hear it for Caden. Yeah, long trip from California. We had to wait for his flight to arrive. Okay, Mr. Caden. You want me to read this one too?
Yeah.
Okay. More fun when the students read it. Okay, your total bill for dinner at Hopper's Yummy is $75. You want to leave a 20% tip. How much do you leave for the tip? Only tip though. Okay.
You turn 20% to a decimal, which is 0.20.
Okay, what color do you want to use?
Green.
I don't have red. I got orange or pink.
I said green.
I could not hear from back here. It was my mistake. Okay, go ahead.
and then you multiply it by 75.
So you said 0.20?
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you said? Okay, 75 times 0.20,
Yeah, I got 15.
15. Are we done?
Yeah.
Are we done? He's nodding. Yes, we are. That's right, because it is only the tip. If they were asking how much money do we need to pay, it would be the whole thing. Okay, let's hear it for King. Thank you, sir. Okay, and now, all the way from... I don't know where this person's from. This person is from New York City. It is Calculator. Let's hear it for Calculator.
We use you every day.
All right, Calculator. Oh, from the store. Okay, that'll work. Okay, help us out. You want me to read it? Again, I will read it. You want to sell lollipops to make money for a field trip. In order to make a profit, you decide to mark up the lollipops 75%. If you purchase each lollipop for 25 cents, how much will you sell them for?
So you have to divide 75 and 0.25, and that is 3.00.
Okay, hold on. Do you want to pick a color?
Orange.
What?
Orange.
Orange. Okay. Can you say that again? Your voice is so soft. I couldn't hear it.
You have to divide 75 and 0.25.
We're not going to divide those two.
Oh.
What are we going to do? Careful.
Multiply them.
Multiply. That is correct. We start out with 25 cents. What do we multiply it by?
75.
By 75?
0.75.
Yeah, 0.75. Okay, and what do we get? So what do we get in our calculators for this?
You have to. You get.
Point what?
Oh, I didn't write that down.
Point 1.875. Okay. Now what?
And then you add it. Multiply it by.
Okay, we have to
1.8.
round it first. What is this? Is this going to change or stay the same?
It's gonna change.
Good. What does it become?
0.19.
Good. Okay, 0.19. Are we done?
No.
No. What do we need to do now?
You add it with 2.25. 220. 0.220.
Yeah, 0.25.
And then it's 4.4. Oh yeah, you have to
We add
it
0.25 to
0.19.
0.19. And we get?
4.4.
44.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She's done. All right. So, let's see. Well, so now we have coming from Hollywood, all the way from Hollywood, is Lumos. Let's hear it for Lumos. Bringing some magic. Okay, any color you want to pick?
Orange.
Orange. Okay, so complete the table to show the interest earned. So savings principal is the original, it's just fancy word for interest rate is the percentage and time period is the year. Okay, so tell me, what do we have? Okay, how did you do this problem?
I first changed 2% into decimal, which is 0.02.
Cool, face the mic too, please. So 0.02, yes.
And then I multiplied it by 500 to get 1,000.
Careful, that's not going to be 1,000. Did anybody do it? 0.02, what is that?
40.
No,
No,
500 times 0.02.
0.02. 10.
10, right. Okay, now, are we done?
No,
Okay, because we need to
find the total.
do what?
The interest. I mean, you multiply 10 times 4.
Times 4 because of the number of years.
Yes.
So we get 40. Okay, great. I've got a circle now. I don't want a circle. Okay, all right, so our first one is 40.
Okay.
Next,
For the second one, I changed the percent to 0.0335.
right.
And I multiplied it by 1,035.
Okay, what do we get? That's correct, 35 bucks. Okay, now what?
I multiplied 35 by 2.
For 2 years. Very good. So that one is 70. Okay, so this last one, right? Can you tell me how you would do it? You know that the amount and you know the percentage. So what would we do with those two numbers?
You'd multiply those two. Wait, no, you would turn the percent into a decimal first.
Mm-hmm. So what do we have for that, turning the percent to a decimal?
0.04.
Right. So 0.04, and we multiply times?
450.
Right. Okay. Anybody do that? We did it. Anybody? No? Okay. When you do that, yes? 18. That is correct. So now that we know that it's 18 for 1 year, we know that the answer for this mystery number of years is 54. So how do you think we might figure that out, Michaela? We know that it's 18 for 1 year, and we need to see how many years for 54. What do you think?
You would divide the...
Yes, you divide. See, easy. Anybody know what it is? How many times 18? How many? It's 3. Yes, it's 3. So 3 years. Okay, let's hear it for Lumos. Alright, last person. This is going to be the Monkey Man, coming from the jungles of South Africa. Let's hear it for Monkey Man. Let's hear it.
Alright. Fill in the missing fraction.
Alright, here we go.
So, fill in the missing fraction, decimal, or percent. Use bar notation for repeating decimal.
Okay, what color do you want to use?
Orange.
Orange. Okay, how do you find out what 4/9 equals in the decimal? How do you do that?
I do 4 divided by 9.
Very good. So we use division. Don't forget that, everyone. I know this quiz was a little while ago. So it's going to be 4 divided by 9, right? Or 4 divided by 9, which would give us 0.4 repeated.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
And then, the percent would be 44.
44%. You are correct. Now, how did you figure that out?
So I did 4 divided by 9, and I got 0.44. And
Well, it's got more 4s, right?
yeah,
Okay, so then we need to round it.
which would just be 0.44.
Yeah, because this number is
Lower than 5,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Moving on.
I got 7 over 10,
Okay, 7 over 10 for the fraction. Very good.
and the percent would be 70.
Very good. It's not 7, right? Because 0.07 would be 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
I got 3 over 25.
Okay, 3 over 25. That is correct. Now, I want to hear the steps to get that. How do you write 12% as a fraction?
I did 12 over 100.
Yeah. 12
And
over
then-
100, but we have to reduce, right, everyone? Right, everyone? Okay. And that becomes 3 over 25. What about decimal?
It would be 0.12.
0.12. Very good. So you don't need to write the 0. All right, let's hear it for the Monkey Man. All right, do we want to say goodbye to YouTube or anything? Bye. You sound like you're asleep.